right. Thanks for going over to coachcontacts.com and submitting this question. Always happy to help out and answer these questions for you. The question we have now is a great question. A lot of people are faced with this, and the question is, how do I become a college football walk-on? And I'll run it by you like this. When I was in school, you can start as a freshman. Say if you're a freshman, you enroll at say if you just enroll at San Diego State, right? You're just a regular class kid. You're no sports. You pay your tuition. You just sign up, but you play high school football. You're probably pretty decent at it, but you want to play on a college level. You probably weren't recruited or got any scholarship offers, so you just went to the school. And you said, hey, I want to go walk on. I want to play football. I want to put on the jersey and play Saturday mornings. That's great. So I'll tell you how to do it. Figure out when the walk-on tryouts are. A lot of times they're right when school starts, because when you get to school and your classes start, the football team has already been practicing for usually a month, a little over a month. They've already been going at it. I mean, they're the season opener. It's probably like the first week of class. They've been going for a whole month, and plus summer. So, figure out when that is. If you can get up to your school early, walk around the athletic department, you'll probably run into somebody who plays football or knows a football coach or is a football coach. If you're at the school, you pretty much have access to all this. So if you just walk around, go to the athletic department and ask, hey, when are the walk-on tryouts? They'll say, oh, well, if this, the first game is in September and this date, so the walk-on tryouts will probably be, first week, second week, September. They say, and then get ready for it. I mean, you should already be in shape if you're thinking about playing football. If you play football in high school, be in shape for it. So they'll tell you when the walk-on tryout is. And usually the walk-on tryout, what ours was, they take you out there. They have a clock. They do your 40. They might take, if you're a strength, like a lineman off, or a linebacker. They might have to do some strength stuff in the weight room. But usually they take you out there. They run a 40. They get some cone drills, footwork, just to see your feet. If you're a receiver, they throw some balls at you. Running back, they'll see how your cuts are and stuff like that. Cornerback, they might give you some one-on-ones with the potential receivers coming out. So it's kind of like a little mini combine. I mean, they'll put you to the ringer. It's real quick. They really a lot of schools, they get the walk-ons because they need practice players, and you can start a practice player, end up being a scholarship player. That's highly doable. But when you get out there, they do the little drills. They run a 40 time for you. They'll make sure you're not like an idiot. They'll probably look at your records if they really want to, invite you on the team. But they'll take you out there and put you on the field. They'll get your numbers down and get whatever probably ask you a couple questions about high school, stuff like that, where you recruited, anything like that. And if you do well there, then they'll have you come back for the season. I mean, the football team's already been going through it for a month, so I mean you'll probably just fall right in the rank. They'll give you a locker, they'll give you the cleats, whatever. And you'll start practicing probably in a couple of days after your physicals. So yeah, just ask when the walk-on tryouts are. That's usually the main point, is to know when they are. I mean, you're gonna come into school, and they're already gonna be in fourth, fifth week of practice, so you're gonna have to kind of play catch up and get to know the tempo of the team, get to know how they roll. But yeah, I would advise you to do it, but be ready for it. Don't go out there and embarrass yourself. You might try to walk on as a junior or senior in college. You're 20, 21 years old, and you might not have a good showing. That might ruin it for you. If you try to walk on next year. So if you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, you can go out there and go try it out. All it is a tryout. They don't really discriminate or anything like that, but you want to go out there, you want to be in shape for it. Take it seriously. I mean, these guys get paid, 6-7 figures, just to be a coach, and they're out there giving their time to walk on tryouts. I'm sure at the bigger schools like USC, UCLA, Notre Dame, they probably have a lot of kids who want to walk on, so it's probably a more rigorous process. But ask around, see how it goes. The worst answer you'll probably get is say, ask so and so. They won't just say, oh no, we don't do this or that, or oh, we don't just. So just ask around. Be likable, and they'll probably give you a shot, or give you a shot to walk on. So thanks for sending in that question. It's a great question. Click that subscribe button. Lets me know that I'm actually helping you out, and you'll get more of the content that comes out as well. Go over to coachcontacts.com, send in more questions. I'll be happy to help out and answer these questions. And go out for that walk on, man. Do your thing. Get out there, ball out, make a good impression. Get that scholarship. Get to the NFL and be that story that people said, oh, he never even played. He wasn't even that good in high school, but he's in the NFL. So be that guy. Thanks for sending the question. I'll see you at the top.